Hype.
Oh, absolutely.
Be biased as you want, crowd.
Old 11, smoked up, is already going to lay down some pretty aggressive vision, both blocking away that offlane camp and getting some vision in to that mid lane. No action going to come forwards in our first bit here. Is the Ancient Apparition, we were kind of talking about the EG draft, would they have enough damage to be able to eat through some of these EHOME heroes? The Ancient Apparition very clearly lowers the threshold of damage required to kill EHOME. Is that enough in your mind?
It depends, because for EHOME, they want to just run past PPD's ultimate. If you allow Ancient Apparitions to get your ultimate, you get it on the single targets over and over again, you blow up core heroes, then it's going to be very dangerous for EHOME. For EHOME to play around that ultimate, it's to push the pace, so largely it's going to be 4v5 and dependent on whether or not his team can hold out for him. And so for AA, laning phase-wise, he's going to be a little bit lackluster, and in terms of teamfight contribution, if EHOME can play fast enough, they can really limit his effectiveness.
But does EHOME have fast enough heroes for it? You've got a Beastmaster and a Timbersaw. Both those cores require quite a large amount of farm before they come online for the mid game. Are they really going to be able to rush the Ancient Apparition and put EG off guard like they hope?
I think so, because if you're EHOME, what you really want to do is you want to put EG in a position where you have to defensively fire off abilities without really thinking about it too much, just to try to get cores out. And for EHOME, I think they have a lot of their comfort picks. You've got Old Chicken on this Juggernaut. Ice 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 was the original Timbersaw as far as I'm concerned. He was one of the people that was using it in the offlane most frequently when I first started seeing it.
Yeah, there's definitely some crazy offlane Ice 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 clips out there on the Timbersaw. Getting kills.
Doing pretty okay, but Ice 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 making his move forward. He's got that whirling death. One more hit should do it.
Close. There it is. First blood for Fenrir. Fear. He's playing the aggressive pressure on that Ice 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 Timbersaw with that pure spin that Axe is able to put out, but overstays his.
He's getting a little bit low.
Is he going to be caught as well? They're actually going to battle it out here. Slowed down by the boar. Has another poison. It's up to 3 stacks, but doesn't look like it's going to be enough. A second kill going the way of EHOME, and Old 11 just kill. And I don't think it's going to go well for here.
Oh, he took so much.
My God. That whirling death, and now they're slowly ticking away. The Shadow Word will finish him off. A third kill for EHOME. Want to do that so much more on those strength heroes thanks to that whirling death. Zai going to be pushed back once again by the PPD is going to force a rotation out of Universe. Should be just fine with his extra movement speed on Bloodlust. Universe chasing him all the way back.
Top as EHOME make the full rotation around.
No, the TP in Universe. He's going to show himself, thinking it's going to be okay.
He's not going to like this one.
Damage, but Old 11 shows himself with the smoke, and now we'll get the Primal Roar onto Universe. The save from Zai. Disruption, a momentary respite, but it's not enough. Ice 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 with the burst damage comes through, and they get a big, big kill on Universe's Faceless Void, who was supposed to be farming away in that safe lane and getting great CS, now has to take a step backwards in network.
Yeah, we talked about how he wanted to rotate off the lane to try to get PPD that fast level 6, but instead EHOME are well prepared for it. As they want to make a move for Zai.
Zai again gonna be caught, and Fear may die too.
They
He's
both
actually
might
being
go down
chased
here.
away. They take so much damage from that whirling death. Samael coming in with some reinforcements, but they've already lost the tier 1 tower and no opportunity for revenge. EHOME shutting out evil geniuses in this laning phase. Show himself as Old Lanham. He comes in, tries to interrupt the pull, but it's going to be caught. One spin, already up. Stun goes down, but he's caught. Ends up getting cold feeted to the spot. And finally,
Kill.
Yep, they're going to have the Chronosphere set up. The arrow going to be on point here. Old Chicken going to be combo stunned. Can he actually live long enough to be able to get off a spin? Doesn't look like it. The stun just lasts too damn long. 11 and Lanham.
We talked about this rotation.
Here comes Fear. They're going to be able to catch him with a Primal Roar. Lanham starts beating onto him. Fear trying to get the Cole off, but not in time. Ice 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 cuts him down to size with another whirling death. Now up at the top lane. Fenrir going to be next up. Samael, point blank arrow, lands that one, has the Starstorm ready to go. So Fenrir jukes it in the trees, tries to go for the TP out. Not rare. Samael hunts him down inside those.
And limiting their jungle at this point is EG.
Maybe.
Now they're bringing heroes over. This might be too late, though.
Axe is going to be Primal Roar. The disruption will buy him some time. He'll come out, but now the Warlock Golem is dropped down. And Fear, he's not that tanky. Already down to half HP. Can't quite get Old 11. The Ice Blast not going to land either. The Chronosphere will secure the kill, but all that for one kill is not going to be good enough.
Ice Ice Ice.
Ice 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 in the back line, going straight for PPD. He wants this free kill and a support, and he'll have it too. Also, Universe goes down. Zai's going to be up next. He's trapped between 2 EHOME heroes.
Oh, he's dodging so far.
Makes his dodge on the Chakram, but surely not going to make it out. You can't dodge a Fire Blast from Lanham. 4 down from Evil Geniuses, and
Sumail's getting pretty low.
He may even be caught here, has forced into the Moonlight Shadow.
Ice, he's gonna clump him!
On point, Timbersaw not able to hit the Whirling Death though. Uses it a bit too early. They had the wipe. Old Chicken coming in. It's ready to go, but not able to close the gap.
And this is so scary for EG because this real test for EG.
He reveals himself on PPT, but now he's going to be called up. They do have the Chronosphere if they want to keep Old Chicken from being able to get off the Omni Slash, but they decide against it, knowing they just do not have the physical damage required. It's going to be leading into an Ice Blast. The first reveal, the Blink Dagger, Fear, and Shadow Deep Pusher, and will be able to set up certain ganks at times. Old Chicken instantly into the spin, off of the disruption. Not going to chance getting hit by that arrow.
Yeah, there's not 5 up here.
Sumail gonna be dove all the way behind the tier 2 tower.
He's got no angle.
He reads it now, tries to get the leap away, but immediately caught by the Primal Roar, beaten down by EHOME. Fear, he tries to go in for the response, gets the call, brings Old 11 back into the Ice Blast. But it only clips him, resulting in no real damage. And EHOME, all their members looking healthy now as they go for yet another tier 2 tower.
And this is exactly what we talked about. EHOME want to force that Ice Blast reactively.
Final outer tower in mid lane, tier 2, gonna go down. At least about to. They're left it in deny range. Don't want to risk getting caught by Universe's Chronosphere as he shows himself. And Universe will be the one to take out that final outer tower with the deny.
One point in the map, they're reluctant to do so while this Juggernaut has this Aegis, but PPD has got to be careful, getting a little bit too close to those boars.
Even if there was no ward there from EHOME, one hell of an efficiency game. They are controlling the map entirely, not giving any jungle whatsoever to Evil Geniuses. Even that middle area, because the tier 2 tower is now down, even that area is controlled up by EHOME.
Oh, they're just straight up pushing.
Oh, a little bit too far there from Old Chicken. Gonna be pulled back in. Doesn't nail the Ice Blast though. Old Chicken will eventually go down. That's the Aegis though. He's gonna come back up.
They've got Chrono available.
Tier 3 tower with the Chronosphere is gonna be able to lock him back in the moment he shows up. Now the Warlock drops the golem onto PPD and Sumail, but already the Juggernaut's down. Response from EHOME, but now the call. There, he stops it right in the tracks. They're gonna be able to take down 2, and a third falls from EHOME. Evil Geniuses, they see their moment now. They've got to get as many of these kills as possible to make the response from Fear well worth it. Sumail chasing down Fenrir. He has EHOME. Ice is responding with some damage, but he managed to get the Warlock. Sumail goes for the 5th remaining hero of EHOME, throws up the arrow. Not gonna latch though. Ice victim, but they have to make sure they don't get picked off first. Fear tries to get it, doesn't manage to snag the initiation. Now going to be counter-initiated on and left for dead as Ice just once more. He pulls back the Chakram eventually to be able to claim that kill on Fear. Looks for Zai, not able to get him just yet. PPD also going to complete his teleport out.
Decent scenario
where they're going to try and catch Ice with the Chronosphere, and they got him too. PPD low up, but it's going to lend a helping hand to control Ice. No opportunity for a Bloodstone deny here. Fail double Starfall on Old Chicken.
He gets him.
Ooh, that is so much burst damage. The Ice Blast led the way, and Sumail sealed the deal. The blink in, double Starfall to death. They're posing on middle lane though. They see the Juggernaut. Now they're going to run into Fenrir right in the face of everybody from Evil Geniuses. They're almost going to immediately going to pop him. The Force Staff gives them some space, but not good enough.
And EG doing something.
And they've got him too. PPD going to be hit by the Primal Roar. This is a big pickup. It may be just a support, but we talked about in the drafting phase how important that Ice Blast.
First, who's gonna get it?
Oh, this is a big one too. The arrow's gonna be able to come in. The Primal Roar, not there from Old 11. Still another 30 seconds on the clock. So they can punish anybody from Evil Geniuses for a free kill on a Juggernaut.
One of the better cores to take down is EHOME, again, repelled, and it looks like now they're the ones playing chicken. They've got to get out of this area.
All the way to tier 3 and blinks away just ahead of Fear. That would have led to his death, but momentary blink will keep him alive just ahead of Sumail and Fear's wombo combo.
Yeah, now, because they show so many different heroes up at top, look what EHOME responded with. They go for the Roshan immediately. This was a very good maneuver by Ice. He knows that EG aren't going to just allow him to push on that top lane. And EG not even going to really bother going for it. They understand what they've just given up.
Yeah, they pretty much once they made. Not again, the hard 5 gets caught. Hard life for Ancient Apparition in this game as time after they're going to be able to get the Chronosphere, but no, the blink away. Old 11 escapes and is going to be Lanham caught instead, but they already got Old Chicken cut down by Fear. They're still going to chase down Lanham as well. They managed to get him the bash up just before the Fire Blast. 2 down as EHOME are caught with their pants down. Rotation up from Ice meant that he
gets him. He gets the arrow on the Vincere behind the tier 2. And Evil Genius is void. Oh, the jump.
They get the call.
Oh my God, with the Ice Blast! Ice! And on the 11, they're almost gone. You'll Scepter and Ice finds himself a moment, but he's still down. He gets the kill on Fear as a rebuttal, but EHOME, they now have to buy back and try and chase down the heroes of Evil Geniuses. Looks like they may have caught some ale. Oh, the 11 slowing him down.
They are throwing down so much for this.
Roar. They use the chaotic offering from Warlock as well, dropping the golem, but they did manage to get the kill. Looks like they may be able to get Universe as well. He's got the gem too. He snatched that one away from Old Lanham, but now he has to cut his way through the trees, hoping beyond hope that he could escape from EHOME, but no chance in hell. Now the initiation comes in. Fear gonna be able to find Lanham with the Ice Blast in the call. They've got him. But EHOME, they'll have the opportunity to respond. BKB now activated on the slash.
There's the chaotic offering.
Managed to get PBD. The chaotic offering drop, but the Chronosphere controls the bolting of golems as well as Old 11. He'll be torn apart as Universe gets one, looks for two.
Chicken's getting low.
He's getting low, but BKB and now the spin. He pops out. Universe, he backs away, waiting for his reinitiation. Samael saves himself with the Ethereal Blade for a moment, but the Purge goes down. Now leaps himself into the trees and will be able to TP out.
Zai's juking right now.
Zai trying to put his...
He's getting away right now.
Ice. No, he gets him eventually. He couldn't dodge forever. Ice. He hunts for Samael in the trees, but he's our ground right into Universe. He's going to try and get the Chronosphere, the Force Staff. Not fast enough. They managed to lock down Old 11 too, but the chaotic offering. Now the response is Universe forced himself away. Universe, Ice, popping the BKB, almost popping PPD. Will be able to take him in due time. His old chicken cleans him up instead. Universe now with the TP out inside the trees. Evil Geniuses only lose their support. Ancient App slow down Fear. He's got Lanham coming in. The Blade Mail activated by Fear, but he's already so damn low. Ice with a second Chakram. Cleans him up. Zai's next.
Got the Yules for him.
Another Yule Scepter. Chakram for days. Evil Geniuses will drop two and maybe a third. Samael already being chased down by Old Chicken. BKB being used. Juggernaut Solutions playing against him now as he pushes out a wave.
He's just going to keep manting and sending him forward as Fear goes for it.
Oh, from Fear, they actually go for the Ethereal Blade. Dagged pop, Old Chicken somehow still alive. It's going to be purged up, slowed down, but he gets the blink away. Now the chaotic offering. A disruption buys Universe time, but no. Fear eventually will go down. The tier 3s now being assaulted by the double golems.
Does have that buyback available, and he was going for the play where they can just pop Old Chicken's Aegis and then use the Chrono as the follow-up, but EG repelled back, and the margin for victory in that fight was so close.
Oh no, NaVi another initiation, Ancient Apparition, another disruption save, the Chronosphere goes down, Ice Blast over the top, but there's just not quite enough damage to kill anybody significant. They only get Lanham in the back lines. Old Chicken dealing with Fear. He popped the Blade Mail in the BKB and is fighting up against Ice. The Daggett comes in. They take away the Aegis to the Juggernaut. But round 2, Evil Geniuses now have to deal with a full HP Juggernaut. Disruption, arrow goes down, but the spin was up. Old Chicken, he retreats as Fenrir covers his tracks with the upheaval. Now the call on Ice almost gets PPD, but a Force Staff save actually gets PPD away. Old Chicken blinks forward, goes for Zai. The Invis might be able to save him. Ethereal Blade, Old Chicken low enough, and the Daggett moves him off. Ice left inside the fountain with nobody to be able to save him. He's going to drop right next to the tier 3 towers. EHOME on the retreat as Evil Geniuses hold against an Aegis and Cheese.
And this Sumail take-on is doing so much work for them. Even with that Aegis, unable to be
in the fight. Now it's EHOME's turn to push out. They've got a smoke. They've got the drive to take over this game again. Not let Evil Geniuses bully them around. They're getting closer and closer. Force Staff forward. And a long-range slow from Lanham will catch PPD. Can they actually get him? The Yule Scepter goes down. Looks like they're going to leave PPD to die. The hard 5 position cops the gank once again.
Not what they were looking for at all.
No. They wanted so much more than that.
This core axe, even below this Ogre in terms of...
Got the Force Staff, he's even got an Aether Lens. Oh, the Chronosphere up there in the top lane. Looks like they've got Ice rather easily. Evil Geniuses sworn the carry of EHOME. He's only got 6 Bloodstone charges. Universe with his Invis is going to be able to find Lanham. He slows him down. Yule Scepter is going to be used. Lanham is trying to get away. He's got some backup now as the EHOME members swarm in. Moonlight Shadow being used by Evil Geniuses, and they're actually going to look for reinitiation. No chance. Opportunity. He gets the Silver Edge, runs into Old 11. He deems it's worthy of a Chronosphere Ice Blast combo to take him down. Right-hand side, Samael is going to be caught. Meanwhile, the Secret Shop, we've got a brawl.
Oh, they get Old Chicken. He's getting beat down right now.
Old Chicken dropping down to half HP, but Omni Slash solely on Fear will be able to take him down. Looks like with Lonham's help, they also get the Shadow Demon. Now the Healing Ward heals him back up a little bit more. The magic damage comes in. Old Chicken spins off the damage from Samael. He's now caught by the Primal Roar, surrounded by golems, and he's down. 4 dead from Evil Geniuses. EHOME. They've now got the pit under control, only losing their Warlock, a beauty of a team fight. With his limited damage, he's not truly a right-click core, but he's going to try and make the best of it with his tankiness. They don't want to commit the Juggernaut, knowing that Old Chicken has already been caught. Ice. He doesn't have an Aegis, and my God, that magic damage, he just exploded.
EG had to use the buyback, but still managed to hold on to their racks.
I know. They're actually going to disruption. Oh, Fear.
Oh, he doesn't get it this time.
He could be punished here. Not quite. EHOME not dropping anything just yet. Vincere sitting way in the back. He wants to make sure he's not caught by that Chronosphere. He knows how important that Chaotic Offering double drop is going to be. Fear trying again with the call. Not able to snag Old Chicken, keeping his distance. Now the Scythe of Ice. It comes forward onto Universe. The Primal Roar follow up the Chaotic Offering. They're dropping everything they have, but Universe hasn't dropped just yet. He gets the Time Walk away. One Chaotic Offering used, and melee racks will fall. If they'd claimed Universe, though, it could have been so much sweeter. Now EG have the opportunity to respond. Jump forward from Old Chicken, threatening PPD. Now Universe, he sees the opportunity. He's got a Chronosphere. He locked out Old damage. They've got the damage to be able to blow up on him. Second Chaotic Offering, though, interrupted. Call. Fear. He's going on to Ice. The BKB activated. They want to be able to lock down Universe. The Scythe of Ice buys them a little bit of time. A bash up, Time Walk, and Universe. Again, back to the fountain, but EHOME still control the base. They're going to go for the tier 3 tower. The Golems beating it down to half HP. The arrow comes out. A clean whip as EHOME dance away. The Golems being dealt with now, and now a retreat. Oh, no! Ethereal Blade and attacking. Pulls him up. Now Ice is going to be able to caught by the
they've got him.
Old Chicken comes back with life number 2, but he'd already find Ice in the dirt.
And EG, they're going to keep pressing for more. They're going to get Fenrir here.
They've got Boots of Travel level 2. They're going to be able to get Fenrir easily. Samael, he'll blink forward. Leaps up as well. Looking for the arrow. It's on the mark almost, but Old Chicken, a little bit to Primal Roar, will go for it. But the Omnislash and the disruption. Now the Chronosphere in response. PPD, he still survives. He's got the Ghost Scepter, and he may be able to lay out an Ice Blast. Double Chaotic Offering being dropped on Universe's head, as well as Samael. Samael almost being beaten to a pulp by those Golems. Will be able to leap himself away. Universe being kited. A Timber's Chaw will be able to Timber Chain himself backwards. Golems will approach the Radiant base here. Evil Geniuses going to have to defend against them here, actually calling them up, and drops a lot of HP. A jump forward there from Universe, poking at EHOME, and again, Samael's going to come forward.
Oh, he's getting back.
Oh no, he got sighted down. 100 seconds of buyback ready. EHOME, they sense weakness though. They're going to force that one. The buyback
instantly going to go for it, but Scythe.
He's being gone on by Old Chicken, but did Old Chicken just overextend himself? He's going to be purged up, called up, slowed down, Ice Blast, he's gone! 100 seconds for him as well. EHOME on the retreat. They forced a buyback from Evil Geniuses. Now it is E from the Juggernaut. They know they can give up objectives, but the buybacks are sacred at this point. And they will manage to keep it in place, it looks like, as Evil Geniuses are going to be forced away.
Really want to get this Rax to force the buyback, though.
Melee Rax still up at half HP, but they're afraid. Disruption onto Samael. The illusions start jumping forward here. Melee Rax dropping lower and lower, but the Juggernaut up in 5 seconds. Evil Genius call it quits. They took the mid melee and the top range well, and that's why they're going to push out. 5-man smoke straight into Ice. They're going to lead
They're going to catch him.
Fear's going to be able to get the call. The Ice Blast and the burst damage is coming. Ice dead. BKB activated. Now there's the Chrono. Universe. He's locked down 3. Now they stop the TP and Will as well. Ice. He's not going to be here for this fight. Chaotic Offering being dropped down immediately. BKB being activated by the Juggernaut. The disruption, it buys Universe a pins of time, but now eventually he goes down. The Chaotic Offering, number 2, being dropped on Fear. They take him out the left-hand side. Old 11. He gets hit by an Ethereal Blade. Tagging as well. Still not enough. Starstorm, they get it. Finally Aegis down. Oh my god, they've got Old Chicken as well. He has a buyback though. And here comes the second life of Old 11. He doesn't have a buyback just yet. Now Ice.
Everybody coming back in for me.
Another buyback with the booster travel level 2. They're going on the Universe. He's dead. 2 minutes on the the clock.
Sumail,
They need to escape with Sumail. He can't make it though. Down for 2 minutes. He's forced into a buyback as well. But it's a 4 versus 5. And Fear, he's not even inside the base. He doesn't have boots of travel for another 10 seconds. He can't get home just yet.
And they desperately need him for this hold. Everybody buying back to try to make this a fight. EHOME, both their supports still have it available. They can still buy boots of travel. And now they're going to start their siege up at top. Fear behind them, though, doesn't have that buyback available.
He's got the Shadow Blade. He's looking for the
Oh, he's going to get spotted.
He managed to get 2, but already Lanham has jumped forward, and now that initiation from Fear is all for naught. Sumail's in the middle of 3 heroes, but can't output enough magic damage to push them back. 2 heroes down from Evil Geniuses, and a 3 versus 5 commences as Lanham buys his way back into this game.
EG going to need a miracle healer. Sumail still has a lot of damage on his side, but EHOME just marching down. And EG might just not have the bodies to do this.
The Ice Blast is up, now the jump forward. Old Chicken, he goes for side. Hoping to be able to stop that pesky disruption, but Force Staff gives him space. Daggins, oh, he goes down! Triple Daggins! They take down Old Chicken. The Beastmaster's dead. Old Chicken still alive though. Juggernaut is good to go. He's gonna be able to take that melee Rax. Range Rax up next, melee. Already down, Ice Blast coming in. If this range Rax, that's gonna be Megas, and they just killed PPD. Evil
Nobody has buyback anymore except this Warlock. EHOME going to be incredibly satisfied, but they want to keep pushing forward. They know that this Void and this Axe can't help out.
If they can catch the Sumail or PPD, there's going to be another hero with no buyback. The disruption save from Zai. Can they get PPD out? He gets a Force Staff away, but no! The extra damage comes out from the Warlock as the Fatal Bonds eliminates him, but Zai! He almost dies. They're playing Daggin! Zai gets him! They hold! Mega Creeps incoming, but Evil Geniuses will stand strong for now against EHOME.
Yeah, now everybody from EG gonna start reviving soon. Faceless Void does very well against these Mega Creeps with his
Start coming in from Evil Geniuses. The heroes swarming into mid lane. Already leading the play. Universe, he's got the Moonlight Shadow. He's got the Invis. They reveal themselves on the creeps as they push down yet another wave. They still have a tier 2 up in the bottom lane, so they can't even things out.
Here's going to come in with the healing salve. They're all in for this right now.
8 more seconds for Ice. They start going for those tier 4s. Chipping away, a glyph is up. Now the Daggins start coming in as Ice revives. He's
EG, what are they looking for?
The initiation comes out on a Fear. Refresher activated by Old 11. Not going to get the chance for a second Primal Roar. He's going to get blown up inside the Chronosphere. He's down and out. Evil Geniuses still 5 up. But here comes Dead on these Slash. Bouncing around with the Shadow Demon. Hoping to be able to go on his eye. But an arrow! Oh my god! Sumail just nailed him, but he still managed to get himself away in the back lines.
The Faceless Void going in the back.
He's now going to go for Old Chicken as well. PKB activated. And now he's going to run himself away. Universe says
these back lines. Ice.
EG might be able to do this. Evil Geniuses, they're holding. Oh my god, EHOME. They know.
Chicken going for the all player
Chicken. He's back inside the Radiant space. He's already taken down one of the tier 4s. And he's trying to get PPD, but Evil Geniuses full calm and collected. They're holding it to Vents here again.
If they kill Chicken here,
be able to get up the Ice Blast. No! EHOME 5 down. 1 buyback, and that's only the Warlock. It's only Mega Creeps and Warlock who could defend this. Evil Geniuses. Have they just done it?
That was a hold of a lifetime. EG, this team just does not quit. They're going to go down this mid lane. They're going to start with the illusions on Universe. This army by himself going to be able to do it. And this Axe in third for 90 seconds without this jug. They're starting to make their way down. Are they actually going to be able to do this?
They're halfway through. They've crossed over the river. They're about to go high ground, but Beastmaster and Warlock are about to come back. Evil Geniuses, they can't end this game yet. They're going to try, though. They're going to try for it. The boost of travel and a Divine Rapier.
The all-in play.
Universe, they know this is the endgame scenario.
60 seconds without this jug. EHOME, can they hold EG? Confident they can.
Smear's coming up as well. The tier 4's being beaten on. It begins. The jump forward. Sumail already going on to Fenrir. No chaotic offering. An Ice Blast. The Daggin first. He'll take him out. EHOME. Fenrir buys back into tier 4. The throne's going down. The throne down to half HP. EHOME gets him back. Have done it. Game 1. It's over. Evil Geniuses. The impossible safely say I've never seen something like that. EG held out for so long, no buybacks available, but with 3 heroes and all Dagons, they managed to hold their base. So resilient throughout this entire